So here I am in Fort Cochin now, and it's had a very long colonial history actually, starting with the Portuguese way back in 1500, and then here's a Jewish graveyard and a Dutch and English graveyard. The Dutch were here and then the English were here, and so this is Fort Cochin, and this is India in 30 days, part 5. So I found myself a nice place in Fort Cochin at Walton's homestay, and this was the gentleman who runs the place, very nice man actually, and he was complaining that it hadn't rained, and so I said, it's going to rain this afternoon, and he looked at me, and I thought, well, maybe, and there, look, it did. It rained quite a lot, but didn't rain much all the time. So on the beach you can buy a fish and have it cooked for you, and here are some of the tourists here sitting and lunching and whatever, and of course there's an abundance of coconuts there, so if you like coconut milk, that's good. So I hired a bicycle, and this is outside the church, St. Francis Church, where Vasco da Gama was actually buried in 1528. He only stayed there 14 years until his body was taken back to Portugal. But I rode around the island and came across some really nice places like this beach walk and along the Indian Ocean, and it was quite a safe riding there. But then I came across the fishing boats, and there in the distance is one of the bridges between the islands, and continuing my ride, a lot of building work going on along there. I was quite surprised, but of course Cochin is known for the fishing nets, the Chinese fishing nets, which have been there since the days of Kublai Khan apparently. They fish with these huge structures which have counterweights hanging from one of the poles, and about 4 men have to operate it. So that's it. Cochin is a wonderful place, very relaxing, and here the monsoon clouds are gathering again. And this is on the train to Madurai in the morning, and this is what I said.
It's about 6:45 in the morning now, and just heading from Cochin to Madurai, just past an enormous wind farm. Not quite sure where it is, but enormous number of windmills there. But the backdrop is superb. Very, very steep cliffs and very vertical mountains.
So later on I arrived in Madurai, the temple city, which of course is named that way because of the sheer number of very large temples there. But earlier on, first of all, I was taken up to a small temple on top of this hill. It was up something like over 600 very big steps actually. As you can see in this picture, they're very steep, and it was very hot as well. But inside the temple, it was very nice seeing these monkeys just interacting with the humans there, and they all seemed at peace there. It was very, very, very pleasant. And of course, here's a monkey with her baby, and it was wonderful. But later in the afternoon, of course, I had to go and see the Meenakshi temple, which from the roof of a shop actually, and what you can see here is just one huge temple complex. It's all the same temple actually, and just coming into view there is a gopuram or tower, which apparently has something like 1,500 small figures on it. It's just a massive structure, and in the centre there's a golden dome, which is apparently the oldest part of this temple. And sweeping round again, you can see the other Gopurams. It's just an amazing sight to see all this. But then finally, just not long before I left Madurai, I suppose, I came across this marquee. Very elaborate thing. The decoration was just out of this world, and it was just being put up apparently for just one night or one afternoon or something by these gentlemen for the local politician's son to give a speech. There you go. So anyway, next time I'll be in Bangalore, Silicon City.